Well, hello. Nice to see everybody here. Hopefully, everybody's enjoying the little slightly warmer weather. And no, I don't have a new Cobi model, but I do have a new model. Let me explain how I got it. Going on Temu, which is something I normally don't do, I looked and just put in their toys models. And they have several brick in um, plain tank models like Cobi, like the Brickmania ones. You have a lot of them by Quan Guan. If you go on eBay, you'll see them. They're tanks, planes. They're priced a little bit less than Kobe. They're made in China. I never really gave them much thought, so I figured, what the heck? I'm gonna go and spend $20 and get one. They have in 1/32 scale, which I built, a Yakolev. I want to say this is. They say it's a 1B, but a 1B has a different fuselage. It's that cut down. This is either 3, a 7, or a 5. A 7 slightly bigger than a 3, but a 9 and a 3 are kind of similar in being the high performance versions of this plane that were used to fight the Luftwaffe. Because this one's rather on the smallest side, I would say this is a 3. What is a Yak 3? Well, it has an inline engine. It has a pretty decent armament. And this is a very interesting model. I poo poo these before. Oh, they're made in China. They are very nice. They go together well. Kobe's quality is a little better. And what I don't like about these, they use stickers. As you see here, these are not pad printed, so you got to stick them on. In fact, on the engine at the factory, they sticker that sticker on for you, which I didn't do. My stickering is not as well as theirs. But let me show you what else I got with it. It came with its instruction booklet. Let's see the back page. Give you a glance of the inside. The instructions are extremely simple. They're like Lego. The way the colors are different from, like, say, on a Kobe. The Kobe's are great, but you got to pay attention and be careful and kind of be cognizant. Not with this. You can kind of zip around. And I actually built this one pretty quickly in comparison. Still took a while because I wanted to go slow and wanted to make sure all the bricks connected. I still have an issue with the decal stickers. But I'll keep pushing them down as I mess around with the plane. The actual plane, it comes with 3 figures. I'll pull this out so you can see him. The pilot. Go this way, I guess. Why did I get this? Because Kobe at this point, does not make a Soviet World War II fighter plane. They use a P-39Q, which I have. But there were lags. It's another plane. Yakovics, these, Levkochin. And the reason I got this one, this is like probably their best fighter plane. It started out as a mixed wood and steel fighter, steel frame, and all the back here was plywood. What happened was they didn't have a source of duraluminum, regular aluminum, and as the war increased and they had a source, they started making these planes all metal. I think even the control surfaces were aluminum; they weren't fabric. And this is a tough little plane. Once it was all metal, and they refined some of the processes, like oil coolers, these little things down here. Let me get to it. To keep the oil nice and cool, came up with a really maneuverable, really quick plane. So I'm going to go on the specs for a Yak 3. Yak 3, the top speed is 407 miles an hour, I think at like 12,000 feet. It's got a service ceiling of 35,000 feet, and it's equipped with a 20 millimeter cannon firing in the nose, and 2 up on top here, 12.7 millimeter machine guns, basically 50 cals. This plane was extremely balanced. Once it was all metal, aluminum on its metal monocoque frame, this was a very, very wicked aircraft. So wicked, in fact, that on the Eastern Front, the German High Command, the Luftwaffe, told their pilots not to dogfight this plane under 13,000 feet. Doing it will seal your doom. And it was a masterful little plane. Um, it also came with a really cool stand, which I had fun building, and it had three figurines. The figurines are kind of Lego-ish looking. They're okay. Cobi's are better. They're actually kind of better than Legos to some extent because of the detail on them. But I mean, an extra pilot, the pilot that I have, and then and a mechanic. The thing that I like about this plane was the landing gear. Their kit's a little bit different. They have parts that are like on trees, like regular models. You got to break them apart. There's struts inside of this landing gear. They can go up. I'll show you up and down. There's springs in them that you put in, so it's pretty well balanced. It doesn't flop down, and it holds itself pretty good. This plane, a lot of foreign pilots that fought for the Soviet Union flew in this, including the French Neiman Normandy squadrons, I think they were called. They were over fighting, flying Soviet planes against the Germans. De Gaulle allowed that to happen, and in fact, after the war, they took their planes back to France with them. They liked these planes so much, and these are the planes the French pilots chose. Which I mean, it was a very good fighter plane. It started out like I said, a Yak 1B, which this one says it is, but like I said, I'm going by the actual body in this. This is actually a 3 or a 9. The only reason I say 9 because of the drop tanks, and a 9 had drop tanks because it was able to escort Soviet bombers doing air raids into Eastern Europe when they were pushing the Germans back home. Um, I, I really enjoyed building this. I was kind of shocked. I don't like the decals as much as I prefer Cobi's printing style, pad printing, which makes the model more expensive. The decals are not bad. I've had Lego decals are kind of crappy. These were not bad, but they do. You got to keep touching them so they stay down and stuff, and it's a little irksome, but not bad. What's nice is I could do a World War II diorama or scene. Now I actually have Soviet fighter planes. I also have my German stuff, my P-39, my Soviet tanks, and I could do my stuff a lot better as far as films or discussions. And I like this thing. There's a lot of different things. You could put different guns. The guns inside, and the guns in this go in on the nose here better than they do on some of the Cobi. Let me get this here. There we go. I put the two 12.7 millimeter machine guns because a little bit of reading I did, that's what most of these had. The later threes and the nines. And kind of a light ornament, but I mean, the pilots are very good marksmen and they were able to go ahead and shoot everything down pretty much good. But here, let me show you this in comparison to my favorite, my FW190, which is a Cobi. Same scale. The Yak is actually a little bit smaller than the FW190. The 190 was a German fighter plane that could handle this one the best. But this particular one, the 9 version and the 3 with the better engines in it, they're pretty difficult. And it could turn, as you can see by the way it is, pretty tight. And depending on the pilot, and later in the parts of the war, the Soviets were getting better pilots and the roles reversed. Give me a second to put the FW back. So, my verdict, would I get one of these again? If I could find another one on Temu for $20, yeah. Because I'm sure if these pop up on eBay, they're like 45 probably, 50. I don't know. They're pretty close. Like I said, Cobi has got some fantastic quality. This is not bad. Not bad at all. And in fact, I think in some respects better than Lego. And I think this company, Quan Guan, might be doing contract work for Lego, building specific bricks and stuff, because they have several companies doing that in Asia and Europe now. So who knows? I am getting another one. I'm getting a Lag 7. I'm waiting for it, and I might get their T-34-85. They only want $30 for it when they had it on eBay, it was like almost 100 because the whole interior is detailed. And I might build that yet, I don't know. But I do have the lag coming. Um, so when I get that fighter plane here, I will do a demo and explain and show everything in here. Let me show you the landing gear, how nice it works, and not a bad investment for $20. Like I said, you could probably find these on Amazon too. I don't know, but they would charge more. I got this from Temu, so that's all I'm gonna say. And another thing that's weird about this particular plane, if you look at the stand, and I did some research, it's in Russian. These particular planes are part of whatever they sell from China into Russia, and probably you don't get Cobis there anymore because of what's going on in Ukraine. So they're doing it with these, and hence all the old World War II Soviet stuff, which I don't mind buying up because this stuff is cool. It's nice to have for historical purposes and stuff. So anyway, that's all I have to say with this. And I have another video coming up that I'm going to put out in the next couple of days. I'm just doing some background researching for it, and yes, I'm not wearing my normal watch. Might as well cue that because I'm wearing a Citizen ProMaster Model 8100 Echo Drive chronograph. A lot of gobbledygook. This is an okay watch. I got it gray market on eBay. I paid $330 for it. They went like $1,200 for this. If you were to go to like a Macy's or whatever, I wouldn't pay that for a battery powered watch. Another thing too, this thing is waterproof for 200 meters. The batteries are all lithium ion. So if you go swimming in salt water and salt water gets in, hey, but hey, just a little plug there because I like showing off watches. But I am going to get the other one coming to me. I will build it, and then I will compare the two. And if anybody likes it and you comment nicely about these, I'll try to search up and see if there's a way you can buy them on Amazon and stuff. Because I really, really am impressed, and I thought it would have been kind of a joke. Not. It's actually pretty good, and they fit in with everything else here. So, one good thing for that, and it's a Quan Guan Yak 1B. But like I said, if you look at pictures, it's actually a 3 or a 7 or a 9. So, I'm calling it a 3 because it smelled like a 3. But there it is, and I will have another video coming shortly. Hope you enjoyed it, and it wasn't as frantic as the last one was. Thank you, and bye.